Hi, welcome to My Thoughts Exactly. My name is Paul Brill, and these are My Thoughts Exactly. So, as a little kid, I loved Christmas. I just absolutely loved Christmas. Nothing could beat Christmas except Thanksgiving. But Thanksgiving, A, was the meal of the day of the year, and then it kicked off Christmas season, right? Okay. Christmas in my home, growing up, 7 seafoods. Although with the COVID, they were asking for 3 seafoods. They didn't want to gather. And every year, it was quite a big deal. We had shrimp and squid, which is prepared differently than the calamari, and the scallops, and the whitefish, and the clams, and the crab. Oh my God, no wonder my whole family was overweight. Anyway, I got to high school, and the first week of school, I was in choir, right? So the first week of school, you're kind of getting to know each other, and then you begin working on Christmas music. So by the time Christmas came, I was over it. I was like, okay, let's just get on with this, and let's get to our Christmas break, because I was just burned out on it. Okay, then I got to college, and kind of the same thing, kind of deal with the same thing, in every aspect of life that I have lived, every career I've had, everything I've done. Christmas began for me in October, and I just was done, and it kind of broke my heart that I didn't have any Christmas spirit anymore. But then I started working, and as the family fractured, I began to put less emphasis on holidays. So I would actually request to work on holidays. And I figured, the guy got a family. He doesn't want to come into work. I don't give a shit. I'll come to work. So holidays just became another day for me. It wasn't like any big deal. I couldn't tell you how many New Year's Eves I was in bed by 11:30. So, by the way, I don't want pity or empathy or sympathy. I'm just kind of letting you know where I am. I could have done things differently. I did the things the way I chose to, and I'm happy and I'm beautiful, so it's okay. Anyhow, so this year I wasn't sure what to think about the holidays because, you know, we started about sometime in the middle of November putting up Christmas trees at work. And with all the Christmas trees, I started to feel it. But then it got a little overwhelming. And I was like, oh, crap. And it was starting to fade. I'm not going to lie, it was starting to fade. And I was kind of trying to figure out what I'm going to do. My friends, God bless them, are doing what they can, but they're in isolation. And, they're not going to, do much because they can't. But then I started getting cards. People sending me Christmas cards. And I got to tell you, it's a great feeling. And then a student of mine who I barely had contact with sends me this big, beautiful, old school wrestling poster, like from the 70s, like when I used to go to amphitheater. If you know the amphitheater, if you're from Chicago, you know the amphitheater used to be the place to go. And I used to go to these big wrestling shows there. This guy somehow found a poster from that. Now, I only met this guy for a couple of weeks. We never hung out. I never did anything extra. Some of my students I do extra for because they ask, and I give. I like to help with the writing. This guy just decided to do it. And then my friend Loretta in Porter, Indiana, sends me a Christmas sugar skull. Now, if you know me, I love the sugar skull. Love the sugar skull. And she sent me some adorable other Christmas stuff. And of course, because she's Loretta, she sent me a Halloween card. So those little things have just started to light the spark of holiday season. I got a card today from someone who I thought had abandoned me over political things. This gentleman is a very, very, very close friend. And for some reason, even though we never agreed politically, we always, had each other's back. And all of a sudden, he disappeared. And I figured, well, that's over. Got a card today. So I'm starting to get the Christmas spirit. My longtime, lifelong friends sending cards. I think this is going to be a good Christmas. I absolutely will be alone in the house, probably watching a James Bond movie, but it's okay. It's okay. You know, people are reaching out. Everyone is struggling right now. Everybody is struggling, and people are digging down and finding a way to reach out in the struggle to make other people feel good. If you didn't get a Christmas card from me, put your address down here. I'm going to buy another box tomorrow because I got a couple cards today from people I didn't know even knew I existed. So I'm going to go buy some more cards. So if you didn't get a card from me, you want a card, you got to put your address down here, and I will send you a card. This year features a picture of my grandmother and Santa Claus. It's kind of a cool picture. Anyway, have the spirit. Find the spirit. It's going to be tough, tough, tough. It's going to be difficult. It's going to be about the same percentage chance of me getting an NBA tryout. But reach past. Reach deep down. Dig down deep. Light the flame of your beauty. And share it with your family and friends. You know, Jesus is the reason for the season, as we say. And he's got your back. Oh, Paulie boy got your back. Just be happy. Forget your troubles. Come on, be happy.